In the time of King Arthur and his brave knights, in what is now known as England, there lived a 12-year-old girl named Rian. She had long red hair, striking green eyes, and lived with her mother and father in a small village near the castle of Sir Brangwen. Sir Brangwen was the powerful and feared lord of the castle and the village. A large man with cold black eyes and a greedy heart, he demanded heavy taxes from the already struggling villagers. Rian's father, Simon Grimstone, was known for his courage and kindness. Tall and thin, with blonde hair and warm brown eyes, he was loved by the villagers because he always helped them. Unlike others, he wasn't afraid of Sir Brangwen. One day, Sir Brangwen and his knights arrived in the village, halting in front of Simon's house. The accusation was swift. Simon was charged with killing a deer in the Lord's forest. Simon denied it, saying he never entered the forest. But Sir Brangwen ordered his men to imprison him anyway, claiming he was punished simply for not being afraid. As Simon spoke out against the Lord's greed, Sir Brangwen silenced him and ordered his imprisonment. Simon's wife Rian pleaded not to be taken away from their daughter, but Brangwen ordered her capture too, assigning her to work in the castle kitchens to pay for her husband's meals. Young Rian begged and cried, but her words were ignored as her parents were taken away. Left alone, Rian sat by the fire in her small home, filled with sorrow and fear. With no one left to care for her, she realized she needed to find work to survive. Sir Brangwen loved food, and truffles were his favorite. These rare delicacies grew underground, making them hard to find. Determined, Rian decided to search for truffles in the forest. Each morning, she ventured out with a basket, but returned with only a few each day. Worried that Sir Brangwen would be angry, she wondered how she could possibly find more. At night, her thoughts always returned to her parents. The forest where she searched for truffles was known for its strange creatures. Rumors spoke of unicorns and dragons. Rian continued her search every day for a year. Then one afternoon, a sound behind her made her turn. What she saw took her breath away. A beautiful, small white horse with a flowing mane and tail. Later that evening, a villager claimed to have seen the white horse following Rian. The idea sparked hope. Perhaps the horse could be caught and gifted to Sir Brangwen to lower their taxes. But when the men went searching, the creature vanished deep into the woods. The next day, Rian returned with a basket full of large truffles. When asked how she found them, she said a friendly little horse had helped her. The villagers, eager to benefit, searched the forest the next morning, hoping the magical horse could help them too. But it remained hidden, revealing itself only to Rian. The horse continued guiding Rian to the best truffle spots, and soon her baskets were always full. The servants in the castle began talking, and eventually, one of Sir Brangwen's knights decided to follow her. Hidden behind a tree, he watched Rian and the mysterious white horse. He returned to the castle to report his findings. According to the knight, the horse would sniff the ground and Rian would dig for truffles, always finding them. But there was something odd about the horse. A lump between its eyes. The realization struck Sir Brangwen it was a young unicorn, a magical creature. He immediately summoned the village's best hunters, promising a great reward to anyone who could capture it. Despite days of searching, the unicorn remained elusive. Frustrated, Sir Brangwen was approached by an old knight who suggested sending Rian alone. When the unicorn appeared, it would trust her and fall asleep. Then, the hunters could capture it. Sir Brangwen agreed and ordered his knights to bring Rian to the castle. She was frightened when they arrived, but had no choice but to go with them. At the castle, she was brought before the Lord, who commanded her to help capture the unicorn. Rian refused, saying the creature was her friend and that she couldn't betray it. Sir Brangwen threatened to kill her parents if she didn't comply. Crying, Rian was taken away to rest before the hunt. She didn't sleep at all that night. Early the next morning, she was led to the forest. Sir Brangwen and his knights hid while Rian sat on the grass, waiting. Hours passed. Then, under the moonlight, the unicorn appeared. It approached Rian gently, happy to see her. But Rian was too afraid to sing, too sad to smile. Suddenly, Sir Brangwen charged out on his black horse. Without thinking, Rian jumped onto the unicorn's back, held tight, and they fled into the darkness. Sir Brangwen gave chase, disappearing into the forest. His knights waited, but their lord never returned. They heard galloping hooves, a loud cry, and then silence. The next morning, the search began. Eventually, they found Sir Brangwen's lifeless body. Blood stained the ground, flowing from his heart. No one knew who or what had killed him, and no one mourned. Sir Brangwen's son, Sir Iva, became the new lord. Kind and fair, he freed the prisoners and helped the villagers. Rian's parents returned home and she was finally happy again. Her father asked her quietly, "Who killed Sir Brangwen? You were there that night." Rian smiled and replied, "It's a secret. My secret. But I'll tell you this, unicorns have parents too."